What's happening, everybody? I got some goodies to show you guys today. So let's jump right into it with some Funko Pop figures. This first one, I don't even remember buying this one. I feel like this is the first time I've even seen it. But apparently I bought this within the last month or so. So here it is. The Walgreens exclusive Toxin figure. Check it out. Like I said, I don't remember. I vaguely remember buying this, but there it is. This is the first time I looked at it since I bought it, so there's that. So, whatever. Next up, we got another Walgreens exclusive, the Lizard. Now, this one I do remember buying because I wasn't expecting it. And when I saw that green face and those yellow eyes, yes, you're mine. Welcome to my toy family. The Lizard. Do I have every good doc? Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. Let's see. Next up, this one. Actually got this one at a small show that I went to, and you'll see the comic haul from that shortly. But I'll just show it. So here it is, Ghostbusters, Dr. Raymond stands. Now this is actually from an older set. This is the 30th anniversary. So you see the 30th anniversary on the back there. It's number 105. And I don't know how many sets of Ghostbusters they made, but this one was not the set that this is not the Ray that I was looking from. So you can see there he has the goggles on, the walkie-talkie, and the trap. But what I was looking for was a 35th anniversary Ray because I have, well, I just jump right through it. So the 35th anniversary Ghostbusters figures dropped, and I think Winston was the first one I got. I missed them at first. I just didn't buy them right away. But then I went back and ended up getting each of them individually because the place I first saw them, Wally World, sold out. So the only one they had left was, it was Winston and, it was Winston and Peter. That's right. So I got these two guys together because they were the last ones left. So 744 and 746, Winston Zedmore, Dr. Peter Venkman. So I got those, and I love Ghostbusters. One of my favorite movies. Usually tied, I always say sometimes it is my favorite, sometimes it's tied with The Last Dragon. Depends on the day you ask me. But yeah, absolutely love Ghostbusters. So 35th anniversary. And then I found Dr. Egon Spengler, number 743, sometime after that, probably next week, who knows. But it was at a different store. So all right, bet. So now I just need Raymond. I just need Ray. Where am I gonna find Ray? No idea. And then came the show that I went to. Where'd you go? So I was at the show, and I didn't think about this. I just wasn't on my mind because there are two things I would have noted: the 35th anniversary, and the fact that their numbers ran in the 700s. So when I was looking through, and I was like, oh, pops. Some couple vendors had a bunch of pops set up. So I was like, all right, let me look through. I saw Dr. Raymond's, boom, let me get that. So I got it. And I didn't realize until I got home, when I sat down, I was like, yes, finally got it. So I sat it down with the others. So wait a second, it doesn't match up. The numbers are wrong, and it's not the 35th anniversary set. So, actually, so you kind of see there. And you can see, and I was like, oh, maybe they're just saying they're just a re-release. Nope, they aren't. So I was like, all right, I can't do that. So I have to still find the 35th anniversary. And then I was at the mall, and I went to the mall specifically I went to GameStop, which I don't usually do, but I know they have a bunch of pops. So I walked through BAM, keep that in mind. I walked through BAM, they had it. I stopped in their section. Also, comic haul from BAM, because they have a ton of books, and I have a couple cool stories to tell about that. So that'll be coming up shortly. But I looked through BAM, and I saw this one. I was like, all right, let me go check GameStop just in case. Because this one, I forgot what BAM charged for this. I don't remember. But I walked through BAM, and then I went to GameStop. GameStop didn't have it. So, all right, screw it. Went back to BAM. Got it. So, yeah. And I was like, if I would have made note of that it was the 35th anniversary, I would have just left this at the con and just saved the money that I spent on it. So now I just have this figure and I don't know what to do with them. Of course, because being the Ghostbusters fan that I am, I did think, hey, maybe I just go complete the other set as well. So I still have to look back into that. I looked into it like once, but so yeah. So now I have two Rays, double Rays. I mean, who's gonna argue with more Ghostbusters? I certainly ain't. Last up. Oh, this one I just got, finally. I saw this one, when was this one? Earlier this year. So I remember seeing it in a diamond email or the solicitation. I don't know if it was like the solicitation or if it was in the new release for that week, whatever. But here it is, number 494, the diamond exclusive Nova, Richard Rider Nova Prime. That awesome costume, which is why I even started reading Nova way back on that one volume. It has 36 issues along with the Annihilation stuff, because I just like that costume, man. I read it and it was a good read. This was back when Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning were working together, which they stopped for whatever reason. I still don't know. One of the great comic book mysteries, but whatever, we don't need to go there. But all that matters is I finally have this Nova. So yeah, so that's cool. I had a shop that I went to, and actually that haul, I need to do that haul video too, because this is a new shop I never got to go to, and he actually marked it down because I bought a bunch of other stuff, and he said, hey, if you get all these other books, which I did, I'll knock it down. Yes, sure I will. So yeah, so finally got Nova, a bunch of Ghostbusters, and Toxin for just because, and then Blizzard. So all right, now we're on to some Marvel Legends action, because that is the rest of the haul. And I don't even know where to start. I got some good stuff here. First up, my man, Beta Ray Bill, the re-release in his more modernish costume, I guess you could say. I think this one was this the one he had in, what was that little art? He had a little mini series. I don't know if it had Earth in the title or Green. I can't remember it offhand. But anyways, this is one of his more modern look. I do have the older Beta Ray Bill figure in 2, because what was I doing? I was doing something. I think I was, a bunch of them got, their legs got, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. But whenever you have figures and they're kind of sitting in awkward positions for an extended period of time, and their legs like get bent and they're kind of like stuck in that shape, and you put them in boiling water to straighten them out. And I was doing that, and I don't know how, but it snapped in half. So my original Beta Ray Bill figure is in 2 sections right now. So what can you do? But yeah, so I have that one now. And next up we have X-Force, Marvel's Boom Boom, aka Boomer, Tabitha, I forgot her last name, Tabitha Smith, yeah. So there she is, OG X-Force. The only reason I don't know, I don't want to say I had a soft spot in my heart for X-Force, but they're always kind of cool. And I need Cannonball, I forgot about him. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I forgot he was in that wave. Might need to get that guy. But anyways, yeah, they're always kind of cool. And then at some point she switched her name, Boom Boom. I don't know if she always, I've always felt like it was just Boomerang first, and then Boom Boom added on, and she kind of went by both. But then it just became Boom Boom, and it was weird. So I don't know. And next up, Villain Supreme, Mr. Sinister, Nathaniel Essex, one of Marvel's best villains, the scientist. Oh, it's so cool. Do I have the Toy Biz Mr. Sinister? I think I used to, but whatever. Updated version, and here he is. He's playing a role in House of X Powers of 10. But yeah, it's just cool to have an updated version of this figure. Probably a little swoller than I would have wanted, a more slimmer frame for him, because he's never struck me as a bulky guy. That's not that bulky, but you know, I don't know. Maybe people's opinions might differ on that one, but here's something I would have probably have elected for a slimmer frame on. And then, not last, but last from the X-Force wave that I wanted, at least for, except for Cannonball, obviously. But the mutant who took a lot of our hearts, Nightcrawler, here he is. Oh my gosh, I have such a dope X-Men roster, and it's not even done because a couple of these figures fit quite well into that. But there he is, got a couple of interchangeable heads, another hand, and of course the sword, because Nightcrawler, Captain Bluetail, you just know how he goes. Nightcrawler is just one of those dudes, just like one of the hearts of the X-Men, and yeah, just such a great character. I remember when he died. Oh my gosh, it's like, no, Nightcrawler. Then he died, and then when he came back in Amazing X-Men, there's just one panel, well, just his I don't say revival, but his return period. But then there's this panel where him and Wolverine are hugging, and it was just so cool, man. And I just remember, man, it was so heart touching. But now I get an updated version in Marvel Legends, which is fantastic. So welcome to the family. Welcome to my toy family. But we're not done yet, because I have some of the retro figures, the X-Men Wave retro figures, the ones that I wanted anyway. Because there's one I did want for sure, the Wolverine one. But the Cyclops one, I wasn't too sure I wanted or not. So, and I went to, what was it? Best Buy, of all places. I was in Best Buy looking at a game, and I was looking at their action figures because they've had an increase in toys and collectibles over the last couple years. So looking through, and they had all the, like a fresh, it must have been a fresh box of the retro figures. So I grabbed the 4 that I wanted, and I left Cyclops. Like I said, I don't know if I still want that one or not, but I'm a big Cyclops fan. So anyways, first up, Silver Samurai. Look at this shiny bastard. Look at him, the Silver Samurai. Look at his swords, twin katana. I don't know if I still have the old Toy Biz figure that the design is based on, but it had no articulation because his, I don't know what you would call it, samurai and kilt skirt thing was like his whole top section of his legs. So it was all his thighs and waist was all one piece. The only thing that could move was his knees, but they couldn't do much. So with this one, obviously you can see a lot more articulation in that area. So yeah, Silver Samurai. So that's cool. And 80s star Dazzler Allison. What was it? I don't want to say Allison Blair. Is that right? I'm thinking Linda Blair. I think it's Allison Blair. Yeah. Dazzler. So this is cool. I don't think I have a Dazzler figure, and I like this look. There was one other figure in a previous X-Men Wave where it's her disco look, which I didn't like because it just looks stupid, honestly. Even though I like Dazzler as a character, that costume just looked goofy. Like, I don't know, just in like the roller skates, it just looks weird. I don't know how that worked. But this one, I do like. Clean, little short jacket, though, headband, all that good stuff. And yeah, so now she's mine. Welcome to Geno's X family. Dazzler. And I don't know which one of these two I should show first, because I'm excited to have both. And I like the art on this one. But I'm gonna save that one for that. So next up, Bobsicle, Iceman, Robert Bobby Drake, aka Iceman, with his, I don't know if you call that a baby ice slide. One of the old Toy Biz figures used to come with the longer ice slide. So, but like I said, I really like the art too, and it's cool to have another Iceman figure. This one is a little wider. Does have some, you could kind of say, no, I don't know. Yeah, it's like partially translucent. I don't know what you would say, but they did have another one in the previous X-Men Wave. I think it was a Juggernaut Wave, and it was more blue, but it was kind of flimsy. It was kind of weird. Like his toes were actually not articulated, but they were molded in instead of having a solid foot like this, which I actually prefer. And he has this white X belt. So, but yeah, Iceman, and then, oof, look at this. I just hope that's in the shot because that looks weird. Look at this face right there. Uncanny X-Men, Marvel 80 years. I do like that Marvel 80 years kind of banner logo kind of thing there. That's cool. And last up, one of the greatest X-Men. Fantastic. And fantastic, this is a costume that people have been craving for who knows how long, but here it is. Storm in her white costume. Yes. Finally, another Storm. which I will never turn down because it just looks cool. And she's a fantastic character. Got some lightning bolt action there. Lightning blast. Storm. I wonder why in the art though she doesn't have the gloves on, but the figure does, and I prefer the gloves, but it's just kind of interesting. But yeah, this is just cool to have because she looks fantastic, and the paint looks kind of clean, white and yellow. Whew, yes, this is dope. So there is the full set there. These four, then Wolverine and Cyclops, of course. Cyclops in his X Factor costume. Yeah. So yeah, that is my toy haul. Whew, as I said, I had some goodies, and I want to say that I promised, I delivered on that promise that I had some goodies at the beginning of the video. If you don't think I delivered on that, you're out of your crazy minds. You are crazy. And yeah, but anyways, let me know what you think of my haul because I have some cool stuff here. And as always, I just had to show them off because cool toys. And yeah, so let me know what you think of my haul there. Which of these figures you picked up? What do you think I should do with my extra Ray figure? I should give them away, but if I can complete the original set of Ghostbusters pops, and I will, and I'll just have 2 sets, so I'll be okay with that as well. I wouldn't turn that down. But yeah, let me know what toys you're hunting this year, the rest of this year. I also have to say, I was waiting some figures I pre-ordered. I didn't pay for yet, but I put my name in to pre-order them, and they were supposed to drop in June. You will note that it's now October, and nothing has happened yet. Every time I keep checking them, they get pushed back another month. So I checked in June when they were supposed to drop originally, and then it said July. So okay, whatever, another month. I checked in July, it said August. Okay, it just kept going on. I haven't checked this month yet, so it's only been less than a week, or it has been a week. But I don't even say what they are yet, but just know that there are some dope figures that I've been waiting to ship, or at least waiting to become available, and they haven't yet. So, but yeah, anyways, let me know what else is going on with you. What other figures what figures have you picked up recently? Shout out to all my toy collectors, and what other figures you're looking forward to the rest of the year. I think there are some more Marvel Legends that I'm looking forward to. Some more pops that have dropped recently. So I will be on the lookout for those. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. Happy toy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON saying peace out.